What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of the Band of Saga Part 6. Well, the Band of Saga 2 Part 6. And, yeah, we have one injury right now. I believe it is, yeah, it's Sigborn. Everybody else is all good and ready to go. We only have one renown currently because we spent almost all of it on supplies. But I think it was needed. So, we go forth. Which is fine. Tracks up ahead. A scout reports. Follow them a ways. Small camp, few blades. Meet a meme, maybe more. Kill them and take everything. Just when I thought you gone soft, Oka says. Her flat tone gives no hint of joy or anger. A dozen ravens take off and return in a couple of hours. Bloody, but without injury.
Wouldn't mind seeing irons fly. If only once more.
Remember the last time we saw this foul? Hey, Blood X.
Shut up. Cool looking bird.
Think the ghost of this dead bird has forgiven you for that wing yet?
Spar asks. The other ravens, including Folko, look from the broken stone to you in shock.
Aye,
Illman says.
we were here nearly 40 years ago. Same spot as now. Only a dozen of us have left to the unkindness then. Better men by twice than all of you.
There's rumbling, but the ravens keep listening.
We'd run a job for a man. Fifrir or Finir. Bane more like.
He says, spinning at the memory.
He set us up to take a fall for some of the other deals gone bad. But we got surrounded here, and this bear of a Var loses his mind, grabs a tree, a whole tree, and starts swinging.
Spar starts coughing, but recovers.
Nearly killed us all, but Oirinix took a hit like no other. And there you have it.
Excited ravens start asking you questions, but Spar is all too happy to answer. Irix, the god known as the Winter Bird, stands proudly on an eternal perch of snow and ice. Stories of seasons past of hunting Radomir across the summer skies, of creating blizzards while flapping its wings to land in winter. Cover the outstretched wings. While walking around the stone, your foot stump on something hollow. You clear away some ice and find a wooden box, probably left as some token of faith to a dead god. Leaving anything behind for the dead is a waste, you say, immediately prying open the box and pocketing the small item within. Pipe plant, whatever the hell that is. And we got more renown. Cool. It seems we get a renown every time we pop an achievement in this game too, so that is helpful. Not something I really got when I played the first game because I played it before, but now playing this one, it's a lot more handy. I kind of want to see in camp the heroes. Still injured for a whole fucking day. What's this new thing that we got anyway? 3 will rest, 1 armor rest, 1 will. I mean, like a... I'm trying to understand that. They're resistant? I don't know. I don't freaking know. I just want to know what it is. I'm tempted just to do one more resting day. But I think we're fine. Cold creeps under cloaks and forces the ravens to huddle together as the wind whips around you. Snow begins to blow out the worm-scale mountains in the distance, and you're forced to call for an early camp. Rising from your sleep, you begin pacing, occasionally drumming your fingers on the top of the large cart. A motion in camp draws your attention. Walking towards it, you hear groans and see Folka's shield rising and falling erratically among some furs. Humans, you snort. The shield flips away, revealing a dredge grunt staring up at you. Stepping back, you bump into another dredge. Looking around, the entire Raven camp is a swarm of stone-armored bodies desperately reaching for you. When your axes lash out through nothing, you realize you were dreaming. An unexpected sadness swells in you, like you've let everyone down. A few of your ravens are watching you, smirking, but you growl. Your growl makes them look away. You decide to walk the perimeter alone while everyone else slowly awakens. Good place. I'll do my 1 day rest here, and then we'll go. So everybody's healthy again. Around to hear ya yelling. Harsh voice reaches your ears, followed by the laughter of several others. You abrupt halt alert Volka, who immediately signals the ravens to fan out and draw their weapons. Over the next rise, a group of 10 haggard fighters and a few varls surround half a dozen peasants in a broken wagon. The woman spots you and shouts, "Help us!" But a punch to the stomach drops her to the snow. The fighters turn ready to fight. We'll charge in there. I want combat. The man's confidence melts away, and he and all his fighters flee from your assault. You give chase for a time, but soon return to the wagon and peasants. "Thank you," the woman who was punched earlier says. "I'm Sepha. I know you don't want us around, but if you're heading down toward Bindle, we'll follow your path." Fine, but your food is ours. Payment for saving you. Payment for saving you. The woman nods, her understanding, but to your surprise, the wagon is nearly empty. "We'll keep our distance," Sepha says, "but we'll be behind you." You grunt and walk off. Okay. A couple of Raven Scouts take off to check out the cluster of tents ahead, refugees from Ormsmalder, one of them says upon returning. "We've got a sizable camp and seem disciplined. They know we're here," the scouts add. "No sense in trying to avoid them." You take the lead and approach the refugees. A hooded man with a red spear greets you.
"My name is Bach, and this is Lofen. You're bulwark of the ravens, and is this your wife?"
You were confused as much by his question as by the fact that no one is with the man. "Who is Lofen?" He moves his spear forward a foot.
"Lofen, my advisor of sorts."
You look at Falca and snort.
"You're the second spearman we met who is more than a little touched."
The man stares at Falca, a dangerous look on his face.
"If you're finished having your laugh, I'll tell you why I've come to you."
"Fine, but make it quick."
"I'm leading this large group of trained fighters and tradesmen from Ormsdaler. We're looking for a new home. We've done what it takes to survive out here, but they're starting to lose faith in me."
"You want us to reinforce your control?"
"No, I want you to take over. Lead us someplace we can live. Lofen and I weren't meant for keeping others alive."
We're heading past Spindle, but we'll take you there. Buck kisses the metal of his spear and smiles. You have my thanks. Oh, and Lofen thanks you as well. Okay, got some more supplies out of it as well. So, whatever. The unyielding snowfall is proving too much for the humans who now vainly attempt to follow your large footprints. In truth, the sky and your surroundings lack enough contrast to know where you're going. And it's cold. The trees over here. Polka manages to say, motioning with her spear. The foliage blocks some of the wind, but does nothing for visibility. With no other option, you burrow into the snow. Cloaked in your bare fur.
Darkness. Lightning. Someone pulling in the energy. Painful.
Perk! Wake up, you damn bear! You're being robbed! You roar and shake off the foot of snow covering you. Young, clear dreams still vivid in your mind. Bach uses his spear Lofen to point east. Those clansmen you saved, they killed your guards and they're taking everything. Folka is by your side in seconds, followed by the spearmen. You sprint along the snowy path of the stolen supplies straight into an ambush by the bandits, originally harassing the clansmen. Sepha turns and smirks. Don't get a choice for this combat, huh? Stealing from the ravens, you must have a death wish. Okay. There's too many damn people here to be fighting. Alright. First step. Okay, I got Bach on our team. I mean, Bach is handy. And we also have a bow person on our team, too. What does this do? Sure. I have a random spear guy? Okay. I have a random bow person too, and a random raider. Okay. Oh, they're gonna die, so that's just fantastic. Did I really just hit Bach? No fucking way, I just smacked Bach. Holy shit. Wow, that does like nothing. Okay. all I got. Stop! You fucking kick! Ah, gosh damn it! You bark. Stupid dumb bastard. Okay. So I got this random spearman. Don't fucking hit the supplies, you monkey. Shit. How dumb can you be? No, just hit this person. Shit, it's not hard. Everything's going so wrong. Whatever, at least you can kill it now. Shield's broken. That's great. Yeah, Bach's been hurt. Ought to renown him for that. Sepha's wounds are great, and she whimpers in the snow. You nod to Folka, who dispatches the bandits' archers with haste. This is what's helping folks get you. You roar. Grab all their supplies and bring them back to camp. You tell the ravens after hoisting a barrel on each shoulder. You got even more renown for it. Alright, I'll take it. I don't know if Bach is going to stay with us. That's the unfortunate thing. Do I even want to bring him anywhere? You know? At this point, we'll upgrade Bulwark. Because I want to. I could upgrade him again. I think I'm going to. Yep. I could just max out his shields now. If I really wanted to. Or these things. Indecisive. Yeah, it's fine. Fuck it. And I need 17 renown to level him up again. If I wanted to. At least he's up there. Start putting some people in here, because I don't like that they're not in here. That's fine. Anyway. How many days is he here for? 2? Yeah. I'll do 1. Because it also improves our morale. And then we'll go. Some of our heroes are injured and need to rest in camp. Make it sound like I need to use them soon, so... The scout points into the distance with a smile on his face. Walking in that direction, you begin to hear the strangest bickering between 2 Varl. Now you done it, Jut, says one Varl with a large shield and spear. Kept on until others heard and came nosing about. The other Varl glances your way, nods politely, and walks towards you while shouldering his axe. Don't mind my brother, Nock. He's a warrior. Nock steps closer and shoves the other Varl with his shield. Jut, Varl, you don't have brothers. And it's warrior. Folka looks at you with amusement and confusion. None of the other ravens seem to know how to react either. Are you two addled? Not the nicest way to say hello, Nock says, extending his hand in greeting. And if we're all addled, Judd adds, stepping forward and swatting Nock's hand. Won't even know it. Nock says, well, you wouldn't, Judd, but I know. The spectacle continues. The spectacle continues, and most of the ravens are now laughing at the absurdity. I'm not sure what you're after, but we're not sharing food. Judd shakes his head. We're not after food, are we not? Nock says, no. Well, yes and no. Judd agrees. Yes and no, that's right. We fight with you. Nock interrupts. For you, he means. Judd looks annoyed. Nock would fight for food, but we just fight with his lot. You can join if you're shut up. Thank you, Nock says, but Judd slaps his hands over his brother's mouth. Several mercenaries start trying to hold back a laughing. The 2 Varl smile like fools and fall in line. I don't have many Varl.
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
The old wanderer fights his way up next to you.
I see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Eric's hasn't forgiven you yet after all.
I don't remember there being much to see here.
Way things are going. Might not be much of anything left to see before long,
Bar says.
End of the world or not, I'll be dead soon. She might come to miss these mountains and mines.
He grunts as your response as you both try to make out shapes in the distance. Some kind of town. All these people are looking for food and a home. And I'm looking for ale.
bet that scout tower's already sent word of us being here.
The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindle. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. "Open the fang gates!" you shout. From the wall, two men just look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates open enough for half a dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, "Just you." Volka steps to your side.
Not alone.
She says,
She comes with me.
Captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to the other ravens to stay close and vigilant. Inside the small gatehouse are the two menders from the wall, a woman with a fancy spear, and a cub of a man holding a staff.
Volko Zephyr, it is the Raven Banner. So it seems, but why are you here? Why now?
Just passing through on our way to the Blue River. This blast of storm caught us. Plan to come back this way afterwards for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hold up. We brought some people with us and they need a new home.
I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. Are you Bulwark? Bulwark Blood Axe? Hold your tongue, Nichols.
What do you know of me, boy?
I've heard all of your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns?
The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder.
Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend.
You ignore her. Are you in charge here? Where's the governor?
The governor left for Aberrang a while back when most of the fighters had settled a dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindle west as we heard too many rumors of Dredge.
More than rumors. We were in Borsgard. Saw a Bellower.
The immortal Sunder! How did you escape?
Immortal was a joke. He's dead. Nichols' eyes goes wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive.
What about the great rift that opened between Borsgard and Ormsdaler?
We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough. Open the gates for my ravens.
Mercenaries only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdaler, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yawks.
Fine. We'll camp against the leeward walls. The leeward walls.
Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter. Volka and her assistant can give you. Funny you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own.
You snarl at Volka for saying too much. She shrugs in response.
I am not aware of another Volka being out this direction. Who has tasked you?
Juno. Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment.
Nichols, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for the people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable.
The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Volka before leading the guards through the gate.
I'm inviting only the two of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit more warmth and comfort.
Separate us from my ravens? No.
Suit yourself, but your mistrust is unnecessary.
Maybe, but I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation.
My superior? No, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Volca known as Juno is dead.
Oh, interesting. The once energetic mender approaches looking both worn and troubled. I'm not sure I thanked you for the time I recover. I never worn a spell that strong before. Are you sure you're ready to move on? You look... I know. I caught my reflection earlier. It's a more mature look. The mender grins and a hint of his former youth shines through. Not everyone would have stepped for so long, especially with the ground rumbling like it has. We're all people in need of help here, so... You've grown up to really care about everyone here, Let. It's a gift, and I hope you never lose it. He weaves a bit more on the armor. Have you given any more thought to my offer? I think some mending could really benefit you. You consider his offer. Sure. It might really help someday. I think so too. And you already know more than you think. I doubt it'll take me long to teach you the basics, but you'll have to practice as we go. I'm placing some pattern on your bow, tracing them with your thumb at all times. Practice. Memorize them. Understanding will occur later. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. So with that, we'll end our episode here. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Banner Saga 2. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course, and if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we're back here with a Let's group, and moving on. I'll see you guys then. Bye.